What's up, my pilots? We're back playing Spyro 3, Year the Dragon. Why don't I say the name Dragon like that? We must destroy the egg cage, but we must go boom, Kangaroo can help. Yes, let's do it. So this is the second guy, right? Is he gonna go totally whack and just start running into things all over the place? I kinda get the feeling that he is, so... I guess at first it'll just be a matter of following him a few times to make sure that he's... Well, no, he seems to be following the exact same path as his brother. So I'm a little concerned that this might actually be the first guy. Are they gonna make me do him again? I mean, I remember the pattern, so it shouldn't be that hard, but still. Whoa, fake me out. It's faking me out, man. Crap, I gotta get to that rock. Okay. Alright, good. Good stuff. He doesn't do anything here except try to run into this one twice. I don't know if this rock gets in the way or not. Looks like he might have if I hadn't gotten it. Okay. Stay down. And stay down. Forget where he goes up here. Okay, you got that one. And there's a rock in the way. And this mushroom. Okay. Wait a minute. Is there an egg in there? Oh, I guess I do have to do it. Well, there you go. There's the solution to the first one again. So you got to see it twice. Here's some more haiku. You already have this egg, Peggy.
One egg cage remains. Will you now help my brother to freeze the last egg?
Oh yes, oh yes.
If you clear my path, I can blow up the egg cage. Poor captive eggs.
Aww. No more haiku, please! Actually, I wanted to mention this. I got 4 or 5 really funny haikus in the comments yesterday. I was impressed with you guys because...
Yes, it's bombing time. Here I come, my little eggs, to free you at last.
I didn't even ask for haiku-flavored comments. You guys just went for it. Whoa, I'm not ready, dude! At least they show you which one you ran into, so you know.
Ow!
Yeah, the owl obviously doesn't count as part of the haiku, whatever, but you know. But yeah, you guys left some really funny ones, and so I might cut in at some point in this video to talk about those, or at least to read a couple of them, maybe. Okay, whoa, dude, you're moving fast. Okay, seriously? Oh, you faked me out, man. You went towards the rock, and then you turned away, and then you went right back. Right back, man.
Ow!
Okay, well, honestly, that's fine because if he runs into fewer things, he's making a more sporadic path, so it's harder to remember. But if the end result is that he runs into fewer obstacles, see, it looks like it's just that rock, and then he goes to this rock next. I gotta get in front of you, dude. What's he gonna do? Oh, there's no predicting him. There's no predicting him. You have to just do it a few times and then remember. Okay. Well, I can handle that. That's not too bad yet. It's like remembering a sequence of steps, which rocks to kill. I think that first one I didn't even need to hit. I don't know if the rocks reappear either. The mushrooms pop back up, but the rocks I think might just be gone for a long time. So let's just smack a bunch of rocks, shall we? He should be catching up to us shortly. So he went for that one, and then he turns. One of these things he tries to... Yeah, okay, that one. I'm gonna go ahead and bust this. Is he gonna go around, or is he gonna turn back? He's going around. Alright, break that. Break that. Bet you that one of these mushrooms he's gonna go for again. Where'd he go? Oh, dude, he's gonna go straight for that mushroom, isn't he? Oh, yes! Get out of here. Oh, crap, he goes for the tall one. Oh, no, wait, no, he doesn't. What the hell? Dude! I almost had it! I was so close!
Ow!
But yeah, you guys left some really funny haiku comments yesterday. They were pretty good. Pretty good. Maybe I'll just edit out some of the haikus that these guys read and just read you guys your own haikus from yesterday because that was so friggin' funny. And the best part was I didn't even suggest that to you guys. I mean, granted, I did write the description in haiku form, which I thought was a little bit clever, I guess. Not really, but you know. I didn't expect that to generate haiku comments, which is really funny. It actually spurred me to do a little bit of research about haikus, and I learned that the original Japanese style haiku doesn't count it in terms of syllables because it doesn't really make sense in Japanese, apparently. At least not the way that this poetry form works. But they do count it into these things called on, which are sort of like syllables, but really it's a syllable can be formed of multiple phonemes, and Phonemes. Phenomes? Phonemes. I don't even remember.
Are all free. 2 dragons are born today. Sheila's my hero.
Oh, you guys are too sweet. Oh, that's just like that means the rest of the gems should be. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. Oh goodness, I feel so bad now. I kicked him right in the face. Right in the face. Can I break this? I can. Wow. Okay, that was a good guess. It's like looked breakable to me. How do I get back there though? I don't know. Can I break this? Can I break anything? Oh, derp. There's a door right there. How do I get those to open? Are you gonna help me with this? Maybe not. I don't know, man. It's strange. Anyway, so I read about it, and apparently the Japanese haikus, or haikus in Japanese, the original form is 17 on, which is like a phoneme in English. Phoneme? Dude, I can't remember which one of those is right now, but it's like a singular sound that defines the language, and it's not a syllable. Not in the sense that we use it in English. So there's this thing called a free-form haiku, which essentially is a haiku that isn't a haiku, really, or at least that doesn't follow the standard 17 on, which roughly translates to about 12 English syllables over the 3 lines of the poem. As I said yesterday, the haiku is a poem with 5 syllables in the first line, 7 in the second line, and 5 in the third line, which is how we do them in English, because we don't have a common sense of what an on in English is, because our phonemes we don't really think about it very much, honestly. And our poetry is more based around syllables and rhyming tempo rather than the number of sounds used to create a haiku. We also don't have another requirement for the ancient haikus, which is that they have to have a word called, oh, I don't remember what it's called. I couldn't pronounce it anyway, it's in Japanese. But what it essentially means is, it's a word that references a season and tells the reader what season the haiku is in, and they all have to have one of those. It's interesting. So we don't do that in English either. So what we do is more of a freeform haiku. Just 17 syllables, we do it our own way. But even the ancient haiku masters didn't limit themselves to the exact 17 on format, so the 17 syllable one that we do in English is perfectly acceptable. And really funny. I've read some really funny haikus, and the good thing about haikus is that they're nice and short, and so there's no room for people to go wandering on and talk about boring stuff for a long time. Because some poetry really drags. It's just, after the first couple lines, you know what the whole thing is going to be about, and you just don't want to hear anymore. Bamboo Terrace. Alright, I guess that's the next level. Awesome. Whereas a haiku is short, sweet, and to the point. The whole thing is constrained in the number of syllables it has, and so you're required to express your thought in the fewest possible words. And it's pretty freaking neat. I like the idea. Now this level, I do own Spyro Enter the Dragonfly, and this level reminds me of the first level from that game. I have to say that, although I don't really refer to Spyro the Dragonfly as a real Spyro game, just because I only really enjoyed the 3 on the PS1. That game was interesting. They tried to take it too far, and I can talk more about that in another episode.
Spyro, Rhinox have been harassing us all day. The workers haven't been able to harvest the bamboo needed for the whirligig to take you to Evening Lake. We've tried asking them to leave, but there's no reasoning with them.
God, they aren't able to work. How will our glorious communist system ever succeed? Wait, I just tried to kick him as though I was Sheila. That was weird. Oh, look how the Rhinox are all in Japanese attire. It's really funny. I guess this is going to be the Weeaboo episode. I don't know. If you don't know what that is, you probably are one. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, goodness. I really know how to make friends and enemies at the same time, don't I? I'm getting the feeling that there'd be a whirlwind that's here. Oh, dude, don't glide off the edge. What the hell was that? Dude! That was a massive fail. That was just dumb. I don't know what I was thinking there. Bam! Yes, yes, yes. Come around with your little umbrella. Actually, he's deadly with that thing. You better watch out, man. Better watch out! Alright, oh, sorry. Here you go. Glorious system. Everyone works together to accomplish the task, man. Bunch of communist pandas. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Zoe. A little zap. A little zap zap. Wish there was more dialogue with Zoe that wasn't tutorials. She could actually be an interesting character like Hunter if she wasn't totally just... She's turned into a plot device, or she's outside the fourth wall a lot of the time, and that means that she doesn't spend as much time developing as a character. if she's used for the tutorials and as a save point, you don't really think of her as a character as much. Whereas Hunter isn't used for anything outside of the fourth wall, except for the first level. He assists in giving the tutorials, because otherwise it would just be Zoe doing all of them. But Hunter's also involved in cutscenes as a person, and the only time that Zoe does that is in the very opening cutscene, and she's effectively useless. She says, "Oh, we found some eggs, but they were kind of heavy, so sorry, Spyro, time for another game." Time for an adventure. I see some plants here that look flammable. Oh, there's a spot to glide to over here. Wow, you have to hover to make this? That's pretty rough. I don't know if they did that to you in the earlier games. I was watching my LP of Spyro 1 the other day, and I forgot that you can't hover in that game. It's interesting. Because the way that all the levels are designed is completely different, because the maximum assumed length of a glide is a little bit less. So the result is that they had to hide things more cleverly, because there was no such thing as a difficult glide. Everything was either you could make it or you couldn't. So if you aren't catching what's happening here, you go around and defeat the Rhinox that are harassing the communist pandas, and then they all work together in a glorious system to accomplish a task that none of them could have done alone. It's sort of like Pikmin. Pikmin's all about communism, except it's more like a dictatorship because you have Olimar telling them all what to do. But once they all work together, they can stand on each other's heads and remarkably well. And the result is that they open up the area, the next path for you. Oh, that's definitely breakable. Bam. Oh, look at this. Holy moly. 4 extra lives? Are you serious? That's cool. Let's see. That's all the gems? Good. Let's move on here. Whatcha? Flamed in the crotch. Just can't say no. Okay, I'll get him. Jeez. I know, everybody with OCD just left a comment. Dude, why didn't you get the extra lives? You're crazy, man. Oh, I'm just messing with you, man. Just messing with you. Whoop. Hop back out. I really like getting up speed, charging underwater, and then leaping out of the water when you reach the surface, trying to land on something. That's fun. Oh, dude, I totally missed him. That was my fault. Yeah, I had to go back for those. It was going to bother me anyway, so... You guys know how I am. I pick up everything even if I don't need it. Alright, yes, go right underneath me. Thank you very much. Whoa! I've been charging all of those rocket guys. And apparently, if you flame them, their rocket power, 1, 2, 3, 4, rocket power, will send them flying. That was an interesting show. Did you guys ever watch Rocket Power? I just remember they had the really intense theme song. Wow, how are you supposed to... Hello! That guy is shooting at me from over there. That's crazy. Let's do it again. I'm glad he drops the gem right when you flame him and he doesn't go flying off all over the place. But this seems a little risky to me, that you have to swim around in here when there's a waterfall right there that's dropping all the water off the edge. So I guess you have to just be careful when you come back up that you don't get washed out. Or maybe there isn't actually a current there and it just looks like there's a current. That's probably what it is. Let's see, was it... I think it was in the other...
We would be honored if you would accept this as a token of our appreciation.
So far we've met Sing Sing, Ling Ling, and Mao. Tom. Hello, Tom. Voldemort the Dragon!
Emergency escape bridge. Why didn't I think of it sooner? I shall open it right away.
Thank you! I suspect that will lead to more gems, eggs, and shortcuts. Good work, Sing Sing. Go be a part of a glorious system to build a whirligig.